least allow our research universities to do the research prescribed in the Farm Bill. Thank you very much.
Madam President, Madam Chair.
If the senator withhold, I'll return to Senator Shelby.
Thank you.
Then to Senator Feinstein, and then any other senator who wishes to speak.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Working down.
Madam Chair, I oppose this amendment. I believe it goes too far. Hemp, as you know, is listed as a Schedule 1 controlled substance. This means that in order to purchase or import it, you must have a license. The pilot projects referenced in this amendment can proceed, and in fact are proceeding, without this language, provided states comply with the law. But prohibiting the Drug Enforcement Administration from enforcing what is our drug law sets, I believe, a dangerous precedent, and therefore I would vote no on this amendment.
Senator Feinstein.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I also oppose this amendment. I believe current law already facilitates legitimate research on industrial hemp in accordance with Section 7606 of the 2014 Farm Bill. That bill expressly allows for the importation of hemp seeds for research purposes by higher education institutions and state departments of agriculture. To import hemp seeds under current law, higher education institutions and state departments of agriculture simply need to do the following. 1, register with DEA. This is what's changed. 2, obtain an import permit. This is not a burdensome process, and DEA has already provided permits to entities in Kentucky and Colorado. I'm not opposed to the limited hemp research programs authorized by the Farm Bill, but I am concerned that this amendment would prevent DOJ, specifically DEA, from enforcing the current requirement to register and seek an import permit. So I see no reason why this amendment is necessary, and I do not support it. I would oppose it.
Anybody else? Senator Tester.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Being a farmer and being somebody who looks for alternative crops that can make you money, I think this is a good amendment. It may be duplicative. Senator Feinstein may be correct. We do duplicative things around here all the time, though. And I would say that to do research on industrial hemp, now this isn't the stuff you smoke. You smoke this stuff, you got to smoke like 80 pounds to get a buzz, okay? This
your expertise is
I would take the 5th, okay? So now the truth is that I think that the research on industrial hemp is something that could help agriculture. Keep in mind that it's an old crop, but it's a new crop in the 21st century for American farmers. Not a lot of subsidies go into this as far as crop insurance and that. I think that if you give farmers tools, they'll maximize the ability to make a living off the land. And I don't know enough about this crop to know if we could raise it where I live. But the truth is that I think there's incredible marketing opportunities here, as been shown around the world. So I think the research is appropriate.
Senator Leahy.
Madam Chairwoman, my pure knowledge of marijuana and whatnot is reading Maureen Dowd's column yesterday, but unless you've read it, you won't get that inside joke. But I know in Vermont is one of the 12 states with hemp laws that allow for this kind of research. I think that we should be able to continue it. I'd like to move ahead with hemp research. When I see places selling everything from briefcases to clothes made from hemp, I agree with the other senators. There is a market for this. This is not like selling marijuana or something of that nature. I think it's a good, Senator Merkley and Senator McConnell have this amendment. I happen to think it's a good amendment. I will vote for it.
Senator Merkley, are we ready to wrap up?
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I will note Oregon State University in the 1930s was a major research university producing new varieties of this crop, and the vast bulk of the crop was grown in Kentucky. It proved to be one of the places that was just the best. And so from the Civil War on through the early 1900s, Kentucky produced virtually all of the crop in America. This amendment is very conscribed. It says none of the funds of this act may be used in contravention of Section 7606. So it is very specifically limited just to the research universities or a state department of agriculture in a state that has approved production to be able to utilize this provision. So it is essentially an exclamation point saying, don't interfere with the research we've already authorized. Thank you.
If there's no further debate, the chair would like to proceed to a vote on the amendment. Would recommend a voice vote unless...
Call the roll.
A roll call vote.
You would like a roll call vote? Within the clerk will now call the roll on the Merkley amendment.
Mr. Leahy. Aye. Mr. Harkin. Aye. Mrs. Murray. Aye. Mrs. Feinstein.
No.
Mr. Durbin.
Aye.
Mr. Johnson. Aye. Ms. Landrieu.
Aye.
Mr. Reed. Mr. Pryor. Mr. Tester. Mr. Udall.
Udall votes aye by proxy.
Mrs. Shaheen. Mr. Merkley. Mr. Baggage. Mr. Coons. Vice Chairman Shelby.
No.
Mr. Cochran.
No by proxy.
Mr. McConnell.
Aye by proxy.
Mr. Alexander.
Aye.
Woo!
Ms. Collins.
Aye.
Ms. Rakowski.
No.
Mr. Graham.
Aye by proxy.
Mr. Kirk. No. Mr. Coates. Mr. Blunt. Mr. Moran. Aye. Mr. Hovind. Aye. Mr. Johans. No. Mr. Bozeman.
Aye by proxy.
Chairwoman Mikulski.
Aye. By a vote of 22 to 8, the senator's amendment is agreed to. Are there any further amendments? If there are no further amendments, on the Commerce, Justice, Science Bill, we will now move to the Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development Bill.